The world faces complex challenges: poverty, inequality, climate change, and conflict. But in 2015, world leaders came together with a bold vision to build a better, fairer, and more sustainable future for all. This vision became known as the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or simply, the SDGs. The SDGs are a set of 17 global goals adopted by all United Nations member states in September 2015. They serve as a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure peace and prosperity for everyone by the year 2030. But where did these goals come from? Before the SDGs, there were the Millennium Development Goals, or MDGs. In the year 2000, world leaders agreed on 8 Millennium Development Goals, focused on reducing extreme poverty, improving education, and promoting gender equality, among others. These MDGs helped make real progress: fewer people living in poverty, more children in school, and improved access to clean water and healthcare. However, by 2015, it became clear that more needed to be done. The challenges were interconnected: economic, social, and environmental. So the world agreed on a new, broader, and more inclusive framework, the Sustainable Development Goals, to continue and expand the progress of the MDGs. What makes the SDGs unique is that they apply to all countries, rich and poor alike. They recognize that ending poverty must go hand in hand with strategies that improve health and education, reduce inequality, and spur economic growth, all while tackling climate change and preserving our oceans and forests. The Sustainable Development Goals are more than just a list of targets. They are a blueprint for humanity's shared future. And the journey toward 2030 continues, with each of us playing a vital role. The Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, are 17 interconnected goals designed to make our world more inclusive, just, and sustainable by 2030. Let's take a closer look at each one, and what they truly mean for people and the planet. Goal 1. No poverty. End poverty in all its forms, everywhere. This means ensuring everyone has access to basic needs: food, shelter, and opportunities to live with dignity. Goal 2. Zero hunger. End hunger, achieve food security, and promote sustainable agriculture, because no one should go to bed hungry in a world full of resources. Goal 3. Good health and well-being, ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all ages, from maternal health and vaccines to mental health and pandemic response. Goal 4. Quality education. Ensure inclusive and equitable education for all, so every child, no matter where they live, can learn and build a better future. Goal 5. Gender equality. Achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls, because societies thrive when everyone has equal rights and opportunities. Goal 6. Clean water and sanitation to guarantee access to clean water and sanitation for everyone. Clean water saves lives and is a human right. Ensure access to affordable, reliable, and sustainable energy. Renewable energy like solar and wind is powering the future. Goal 8. Decent work and economic growth. Promote sustained, inclusive economic growth and decent work for all, because everyone deserves fair wages and safe working conditions. Goal 9. Industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Build resilient infrastructure. Promote innovation and support sustainable industries. Innovation drives progress and connects communities. Goal 10. Reduced inequalities. Reduce inequality within and among countries. From fair policies to equal opportunities, no one should be left behind. Goal 11. Sustainable cities and communities. Make cities inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. Urban life can be greener, cleaner, and better for everyone. Goal 12. Responsible consumption and production. Ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. That means reducing waste and rethinking how we use the Earth's resources. Goal 13. Climate action. Take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. From rising seas to severe storms, the time to act is now. Conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas, and marine resources. Healthy oceans mean a healthy planet. Goal 15. Life on land. Protect forests, combat desertification, and halt biodiversity loss. Every tree and every species matter. Goal 16. Peace, justice, and strong institutions. Promote peaceful and inclusive societies, ensure access to justice, and build accountable institutions. Because peace and justice are the foundation of progress. Goal 17. Partnerships for the goals. Strengthen global partnerships to achieve all these goals. 17 goals. 1 shared mission. To make the world a better place for present and future generations. Every action counts, and together we can achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Governments, businesses, communities, and individuals must work hand in hand. But why are the Sustainable Development Goals so important? And how do they actually shape the world we live in today? For the first time in history, 193 nations agreed on a common vision. A vision of a world where no one is left behind. The SDGs unite countries, communities, and individuals around one purpose: to end poverty, protect the planet, and promote peace and prosperity for everyone. They remind us that progress isn't just about economics. It's about people, equality, and sustainability. The SDGs are more than goals. They are a blueprint for the future. They guide how nations make decisions, from building greener cities to promoting renewable energy and fair trade. Every goal is interconnected. Improving education can reduce poverty, while protecting forests can combat climate change. Together, these actions lead to a sustainable and balanced world. Since 2015, the SDGs have inspired millions of initiatives across the globe. Communities have built solar-powered schools, farmers have adopted eco-friendly methods, and young people have led social movements for equality and climate action. Governments use the SDGs as a roadmap for national development plans, including the Philippine Development Plan, which aligns with the goals of sustainability, innovation, and inclusive growth. But the journey is not easy. We still face major challenges: hunger, inequality, pollution, and climate change. That's why the SDGs remind us that every person has a role to play, from governments and businesses to schools, families, and individuals. Sustainability begins with small actions: saving energy, reducing waste, supporting local communities, and promoting peace. The SDGs belong to all of us. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture. When students learn about sustainability, when workers choose ethical practices, and when communities unite for a common cause, we move closer to the world we dream of. The Sustainable Development Goals are not just words on paper. They are a promise to future generations that we will protect our planet and uplift every person on it. The year 2030 is our deadline, but the time to act is now. Together, we can transform